So far, we generated our own data and then we used it. Okay. But what about if the information is in, let's say, a spreadsheet or in a CSV file, and you have to read that file and then plot the bar chart? So let's take a look at something here. So this time, what we're going to do is to read the information from a file and then do the manipulations and generate a bar chart. So let's proceed with that. So that means we are going to do this using a real world data. All right, let's do something like this, or let's say slash using, or let's say plot by importing data. Okay. So here, what we are going to do is to read the data from a file and then plot it. Okay, so that's what we are going to do. Okay, so let's look at this example data. So when you go to my GitHub repo, okay, I have some data sets here. So we are going to look at how to read this file, okay, and then generate a bar chart from this information that we have here. Okay. So go to this page. Okay, the link to this page is in the description box. I repeat, the link to this GitHub repo is in the description box. So use this file, snipcount.csv. .csv. So click it. So when you click it, you'll be sent to this page and you'll see something like this. So when you see something like this, what I want to do is to come to this side, raw. Okay, right click and then copy the link address. We don't need to download, we will just purchase directly from GitHub using the link address downlink. So copy the link address. All right, that's what you do. Alternatively, you can click on raw. When you click on raw, you'll see this. Okay, so just copy this one here, this information here, the link that you see here. Copy this link. That's what you need. So just copy it. Okay, and then let's go back to our studio. Okay, so we are now going to import a data and then plot from that information. Okay, so plot by importing data and then using it. Okay, so let's do this. So I'll say data file, or let's say data file link. Okay, or let's say link. Yeah, URL will be fine. So data URL equals, and then you have it in double quotes and you place your link in it. Okay, so that's how it should be. All right, you should make sure, let me just reduce the font size so that we see what I'm talking about. So we need to do this. You don't need to come here. I'm just showing you something. I just want to show you something here. Yeah, let's do this. So you need to make sure that the link that you copied, okay, it's in double quotes. Okay, so you put your double quotes and then you place the link in them. There should be no space here or here. Okay. Alternatively, you can also download and import. That's fine. But I want us to import directly from GitHub. So you should have it this way. All right, then we can proceed. So I'll just go back and then change the font size and then I'll continue. All right, so let's do this. Yeah, this should be fine. Okay, good. So now we have our URL, data URL. All right. And then what we need to do is to fetch that data. We need to fetch that data. Okay, so I'll just say df, that's data frame. And I'll say read.csv and I'll say data URL. That's what I need to have here. Okay, so this is what we are going to use. Now here I want something else. All right, I will say row.names equals 1. So please make sure you also do that as well. And then let's run it. All right. So when you run it, you are going to get this. Let's print df. When you print it, you are going to have something like this. Right? You see something like this. So for now, I want us to plot the data for sample 3. That's what I want us to plot. We are going to do a simple bar chart. Okay. So first of all, we need to get our data. That's the plot data. So I'll just say plot values. Okay, so to equal to df, I need sample 3. Okay, so we need to subset that. So in my square bracket, I'll say comma, and I'll say sample 3. All right, so this will give me the plot values. Okay, if I say print plot values, I'll get what? 74027. And if you take a look at the df, let's rerun this one again. You see, we have it like this. We have chromosome 1, 2, 3, 4. So we need to get those informations as well. Okay, so here I can even just say labels. Okay, I can even say, let's say bar labels, and here I'll say row dot names df. All right, so I'll run this. So when I print bar labels, I should get this. Okay, so I also need this. So now what I'm going to do is to plot. I'll just redo it again. So I'll just say bar plot. I'll say plot values, comma, color equals brown, name.arg equals bar labels, comma, the next line I'll say what? Xlab equals what? Chromosome, comma, Ylab equals number of SNPs, comma, main equals SNP count per chromosome, like this. Okay, I put here, if you use double quotes like this, then this place should also be double quotes. Right, so you should have something like this. Okay, and then you can run it. So let's run the script, or let's say command. It is a single command. So let's run it, and then let's see. Okay, perfect. So now we have something like this. Okay, so here we've imported data and we have used that to generate a bar chart. Okay, it's very, very simple and cool. Okay, so this is something that we need to all practice. So here we are using a real world data where we import the data from a file and then we subset and then we run it. Okay, so this is how we generate a bar chart. Okay,